What if I told you that PTE exam is no more just an AI-based exam, because starting from November 4th, human intervention is going to appear along with the AI. Not just this, templates are mostly banned starting from November 4th. Want to understand more about the updates and the fixes for the same? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome packed video. Yes, the video is all about the shocking updates that we have witnessed. The reports are directly coming from the Pearson official website. I'm going to talk more about it, but before that, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, and anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can check the information in the description of this video. There's a WhatsApp link, you can click on the links, and as a message, we will do the needful. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get into more insights about the new updates. PTE Academic Scoring Enhancements is the title that I observed in the Pearson website, which read, "We are improving the scoring process for two question types, describe image and Retell lecture. Human experts will now double check your automated scores from November 4th, 2024. The content aspect for describe image and Retell lecture will also be checked by a human expert." So before we get into the further details, let me give you a quick synopsis on what are we going to learn today in this video. The first thing we learn is the new changes. Second is why is the process changing, meaning software to human evaluation. The third is what is the new way of checking. Then we're gonna understand if the templates are banned. Then we're gonna understand, can using templates contribute to 0 marks? After that, we will understand what other tests are affected with this new change. Is the test format changing? What information can the human expert see? And then we'll understand, will result take longer to receive? And the last one, we'll understand the new approaches for describe image and Retell lecture. So the first is the new change. What is this new change? Earlier you knew describe image and Retell lecture are purely checked by artificial intelligence, meaning entire module of PTE speaking, writing, reading, listening is solely checked by AI. But what if I told you that Pearson have identified that students are using a lot of template-based answers in describe image and Retell lecture? This I have read in their website. All the links in the description of this video, you can check. They found out clearly that people using templates such as, I have a beautiful picture in front of me, let me have a closer look by looking closely. So these things they've already mentioned in their website. So due to this, they've decided to stop these kind of template-based or generic-based responses and want to put an end to all these things. As a result, they've introduced the new change. So what is this new change? For describe image and Retell lecture, you will be checked with respect to content 5 marks, pronunciation 5 marks, and fluency 5 marks. This used to happen with respect to AI. Now, after AI checks it, a human evaluator is going to sit there and listen to your recording and verify for the content. And if he finds out that you've used a generic template, most probably you're going to cut your scores. And if the content becomes 0, fluency also becomes 0, pronunciation also becomes 0. All this, what I'm telling you, is already listed in the Pearson website. So in their website, they've also mentioned the don'ts for describe image. Let me just read out whatever is mentioned there. Using memorized responses or templated sentences. Example, the image I see is a beautiful one and I have a 40 seconds to explain. And they've also mentioned that if you use pre-memorized content, you're likely to get score of 0 for your content. And if content is 0, pronunciation and fluency automatically becomes 0. This is what is already written in their website. Well, I'm completely shocked. How do we prepare for describe image and Retell lecture? Well, watch till the end. In the end, I've given a new approach wherein you don't use these templates, but still you will be comfortable speaking the describe image and Retell lecture. Make sure you watch the video till the end. So next question we have is, how does the double scoring method work? See, there are thousands of individuals sitting for this exam on an everyday basis. Do you really think that humans will be sitting there and just listening to every audio? Not possible. It's impossible. So what is this new method? What is this double scoring method? How does it work? First is AI will check. And Pearson have developed a new sort of code which they're going to employ starting from November 4th. Wherein the AI, if it finds some difficulties in analyzing the content, or if it is not sure whether this person is actually speaking the content, or AI says, I have a doubt on this particular audio, I think this person is using some generic template. If AI finds out, only those cases will be transferred to a human evaluator who is going to evaluate and properly understand that we are speaking something different, and marks will go down. Remember, this is only after AI decides that, okay, this has a problem. What if AI doesn't decide this has a problem? Human evaluator will not be checking it. Remember, it's lakhs of people taking exam on an everyday basis. A human evaluator will not be able to check each and every describe image Retell lecture for every student, which will definitely take a lot of time. So the next question is, are templates banned? 100%. Yes, templates have been banned in a way that you cannot use generic templates. Remember, AI can detect the generic templates, but if the answer has a very short template, for example in the describe image, if you ask me to describe an image by not using any template, I would still say the image talks about, this is a generic line that I can definitely use. This is not a template. Template is, I have a beautiful image in front of me. Let me have a closer look at the image. By looking closely, this is template. So what I'm telling you, templates are banned in a way that you cannot use generic templates, like I've been telling people not to use generic template for the essay writing. The similar way for describe image, I had given to an extent generic template. Now I'm going to change it towards the end. So generic templates are banned. Still you can use templates like the image shows. Firstly, the image talks about, it also talks about, it highlights this small lines you can definitely use, because these are not templates. This is what people need to understand. When I say templates are banned, generic templates are banned. Remember this. The next question is, can using templates contribute to 0 marks? Using generic templates contribute to 0 marks? Definitely yes, because they themselves have written very clearly. We need to be very careful. The next question is, what other tests are affected with this change? PTE core is not affected as of now. People who are sitting for PTE core Canada, be happy at least for some duration while you can. At the moment this is implemented, or this is going to be implemented only towards your PTE academic and PTE UK VI. That is also PTE academic, just that you write it for UK visa, that's it. For both of these things it is applicable. The next question is the test format changing? 100% no. There is no change in the format. You don't have to unnecessarily worry about it. The next question is, what information can the human expert see? My accent is very bad. All these years I was getting marks. What if this Mr. Butterball human expert listens to my voice and understands content is okay, but her accent is very bad and takes the marks down? No, the human evaluator will only review with respect to content. Fluency check, pronunciation check is still very much within the AI dominance. Remember this. The next important question is, will result take longer to receive? Pearson website says absolutely no. This is what is surprising for me, because if a human evaluator is going to check that, it should obviously take at least 2-3 days extra, but they're saying no. So this is where I'm thinking, are they really implementing it, or they're just saying this out in the public domain to create the fear so that people would not use a generic template? I still have this doubt. Probably post number 4th I'll test this out and update you, but at the moment you will receive your results as per the older norms. You don't have to worry. So the next question is, will my essay and summarized spoken text be checked too? No, they have clearly mentioned no, but all I'm telling you is don't risk it. Avoid using generic templates. Summarized spoken text, the template that I've given you, is a very short template. You can blindly use it, and essay, whatever I've asked you to use, continue using it. There are no changes. Even if there are changes in the future, you can still use the template, because you're writing 5 sentences on your own using my template. Avoid using keyword, comma, keyword kind of templates, or topic, those templates. 100% sure all this will not work. They themselves have listed all the links in the description. Click on the link. Whatever the research they have done, very clearly they have mentioned about the essay templates, generic templates, whatever the template that you're using, they've already written in their research program that all these are not going to work henceforth. Clearly, very clearly they have listed it down, so you can check the information in the description. Links are given. So what is this new approach for describe image and Retell lecture? Let me first help you with the describe image. This was the template that I had given you before. The given image represents a beautiful image. There must have been a popular debate. Now this will definitely not work. If whatever the Pearson is claiming is true, that human is going to evaluate, or software is going to flag it for human to evaluate, if that is true, then definitely this will not work. Don't take chances. Don't use it starting from number 4th. Then what is the new way to do it? I'll explain you. So in this video, whatever is possible, I've come up within a very short interval of time. So I'll be making a new video very shortly, probably in a day or 2, about how to use different templates with a sample response and each and everything. But here I'll just share few templates so that you get an idea as to what I'm talking about. So now when we talk about describe image, we have so many images. First is pie chart, line graph, bar graph, maps, tables, diagrams, like this 5-6 different categories are there. So now we need probably different ways of answering for all of them, just like in IELTS describe image, the same way in PTE describe image as well, we may need it. So accordingly, I'm giving you this short snippet of the templates. In this video, I'm not covering in detail about how to use and all. Probably I'll come up with a new video very soon. So this is the describe image template for pie charts. The chart illustrates the largest section is dedicated to in comparison, you got to talk about the smaller section. The smaller segments include, overall it is clear that. So for each you should have a sentence. Now when I speak, what if I make grammatical errors? Absolutely fine. Grammatical errors are not required. It is only testing your fluency, not grammar. So when you speak, see, whatever the things that I had asked you to follow before absolutely works. Just that. Content you need to give. When you give content, if you fumble, marks will go down. Remember this, be very, very careful about this. That's for pie chart. This is for bar graph. The bar graph shows the x-axis lists. It is evident that conversely, another interesting point is, in summary, the graph indicates. These are all called the graph jargons, correct? So Pearson, in their website, if you download the Describe Image new technique or the Retell lecture new technique, the PDF, all the link in the description, they've clearly mentioned you have to use these pointers, the modifiers, for the better way of explaining things. They've clearly mentioned that you need to write another in conclusion. They have mentioned and accordingly have prepared this template. You can count on this. For the line graph shows x-axis lists while the y-axis represents. It is evident that conversely, another interesting point is, in summary, the graph indicates. This is for line graph, and then for table, the table represents a comparison between columns represent. The highest value is found in contrast, the lowest figure appears in. The table also shows that. In conclusion, the table emphasizes. This is for tables. How about for diagrams or maps? What if, the Dubai's big building skyscraper comes there? The diagram illustrates. You got to write a sentence. It begins with key components include. Additionally, the diagram highlights. Overall, the layout emphasizes. This is not a generic template that I'm talking about. This will just give you a skeletal. In IELTS, we do this now. From now onwards in PTE also, we have to do this. The next is for Retell lecture. What is this new approach? Not much is required to change in Retell lecture, because always I've told students to write phrases instead of keywords. So if you're well versed with that writing phrases kind of technique, writing small sentences, then you don't have to change much. This was the template that I had given, a lengthy template. I'm going to shorten it up. That's it. The lecture gives the important key points and the relevant information about. In the beginning, the speaker explained about, later speaker mentioned about the importance of. Here the speaker was ideally pointing at the fact that, in conclusion, the lecture gives the important key points about. This is a lengthy template. Now there's a high possibility that the software may identify this, but this is absolutely fine in the worst case. Even if software identifies, we are giving a lot of content from the audio. So this should absolutely work from my experience, but let's not risk it. I'm little altering it, making it a compact template. This is the new template. The lecture discusses. In the beginning, the speaker explained about. Later, the speaker said. Here, the speaker also mentioned. In conclusion, the lecture effectively summarized. See, all these are not the template. All these are just a skeletal. If you randomly go and ask a 10th standard kid to just describe a Retell lecture, he would not know what template is, but still he would use, the lecture said, the speaker told in the beginning, in conclusion, he will use all this, the jargon. So you can definitely make use of this. This will 100% give the scores. The rest of the method for Retell lecture remains the same. Use sentences, two small sentences, phrases for each of the blank. I really hope this quick update has really given you a lot of insights. Trust me, it takes a lot of time to edit and prepare content like this in a short span of time. Today afternoon around 12 o'clock, we got this information. At 6 o'clock, probably 6:30 or 6 o'clock, we're posting this. Do really appreciate the help you're doing. If you think the video was informative, like, share and subscribe, and leave your valuable comments in the comments section. Whatever the doubts you have, do leave your comments. I'll help you out. You can also follow our Instagram for the further updates on each of the things that I told. Retell lecture or Describe Image, table, probably an example we will give and explain. A lot of small things we are contributing in the Instagram as well. You can follow our SKILLS PTE Academic channel in the Instagram. With this, I'll park the video here soon. I will be back with a new set of video. Probably I need 1 or 2 days. And if you think I should make it very quick about the Describe Image and the Retell lecture templates with all the questions, different kinds of templates for Describe Image, line graph, bar graph, Retell lecture with different audios. If you want me to make a complete video on that, please do comment saying complete video or telling your views. We will definitely look into it seriously. Fine guys, with this I'll park the video here. This is Nakul signing off soon. We'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.